Welcome to our viewers in the Netherlands, in Israel, from Austria, and basically it doesn't matter where. You're all welcome at the stream of WBSC Cup Winners' Cup B. We had a small delay in the programming because we had two games got extended a little bit. We need to prepare the game field, and now we're ready to start with the third game of, well, even the fourth game of today. It'll be the first game for both contendants on the Cup Winners' Cup. Austria has not played yet today, and neither has Israel. So, I'm going to give you the lineups for both teams. For the defense, Crazy Chicklets from Austria. We have the starting pitcher, Lehman McKenna. As catcher we have Tyler Aasland. Then we have Verena Ponweiser on first base. Second base, Juliana McCary. On third base, Caitlin Campbell. Shortstop, Louise McCary. So I think we're gonna have twin sisters or siblings, something like that. I'm gonna check that later on with the coach. Paula Leinweber is left field. Leah Schneider playing center field. Sophia Johnston playing right field. And we have a DP, Mara Benkendorf. That's the defense. And starting for Team Israel, Moreau, number 53, position third base. Let's call the ball. So ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes for Moreau.
Count.
2 balls, no strikes. Cold strike. So we have 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 2 strikes. 22 to count. So in the box score you see the live pitch count. 65, so that's a decent speed. 65 miles an hour.
Juist als je gaat drukken.
So full count for Moreau. Swing and a miss. That's the first out for Team Israel. So full count. Nosgorodsky, it's the right fielder of Team Israel. Number 32 at bat. Lefty. Waiting for a first pitch. Called strike. Strike 2 called. So the count is no balls, 2 strikes. Pitcher is to a flying start. It's off to a flying start and that pitch is down and low. Call the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2. Counts 2 and 2. Team Israel has some support from the local clubs over here since they were short in their team roster. And again we have a full count. Next pitch. Ball in play. And fouled. Moergestel managed to stay alive on the foul ball. And it is hit, foul again. So the count remains full. It's a decent quality at bat for Moergestel. Not a typical Israeli name, but there's a lot of Ukrainian as well as Russian people living in Israel. But she's also got struck out for Moergestel. So we have 2 outs for Israeli name, Team Israel. And it was Ukrainian as well as Russian. So people. An awesome start for the starting pitcher from Austria. The crazy Chicklets, managed by Rick van Dijk. Used to play at Eagles, Czechia. And currently, after 7 years, he's been playing in Austria and also coaches softball. He's been a pitcher. And that ball is fouled, making the count 1-1. His brother played at UVV, I believe. Sam van Dijk was a catcher. Played hoofdklasse, so a real baseball family. And the count is now 2 balls, 1 strike. Count is 2-2. So no free rides are given yet. Pitchers really started well this inning, not giving any presents to Team Israel. And also inside low is being pitched, called a strike, so 3 strikes looking. Pitchers really, so the designated player, Newell, is also Team Israel. Struck out looking. Ending the first half of the first inning.
Commercial?
Yep.
All you need is the ball.
So you were just watching the commercial of Baseball 5, the urban baseball, which is easily played without any tools, no gloves needed, no bats needed. So really an urban environment, a very fast-paced games to play. Pitcher for the Israeli team is Berger, and starting off with a strike. Pitching on Louise McCurry, and number 21, playing on position. So we have a 1-1 count, 1 ball, 1 strike for Berger. Really trying to get that first runner of the Australian team. She needs to pick it up a little bit. That's a low ball, making it 2 balls, 1 strike, as the umpire just confirmed. Hard hit ball is to second, but no chance to get on base. Quickly recovered by the second baseman, Eikelenboom to Talma, a 4-3. Hard hit ball is to second, but ik kan een beetje meer de stats bijhouden. Kan ik wel meer vertellen. So it was thought of a too low ball, just missing out the strike zone. So Burger needs to pick it up a little bit and then it'll be called strikes. And that's just what she's doing. Two balls, 1 strike. And a rise, fouling, the batter's fouling of the ball. It's Leah Snyder with number 13. So equalizing the count to 2-2. Oh, the ball is low and just passing the catcher with no runners on base, no harm done. But makes the count full, 3-2. So, base on balls that just missed up where the hitter didn't fall into that trap. So we have a runner on first with 1 out. Leah is the first Austrian girl making it on the base. And the ball is down in the dirt and it's a pass ball where Leah Snyder advances to second base. So the count is 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, Tyler Aasland is really hitting that ball well. A grounder, which just caught the shortstop, and then the ball had a bad bounce on the left fielder. Oh, Tyler, the shortstop, Aasland could just not reach it, and meaning Leah Snyder will score the first run for Austria. And Tyler's on first base. Next batter is Kaylin Campbell, third base player with number 23. We got the next pitch coming up. Swing and foul. So count is 0-2. That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Crazy Chicklets as first to be on the board with 1 run, with a 1-run lead. And really into expanding their lead. Oh. Pitcher just managed to get a hold of her and tag it on the run. So the batter has been tagged out by the pitcher, leading to the second out. But advancing Tyler. That's ball 1. So Tyler Asland is now on second base, advanced by Caitlin Campbell, who was put out by an unassisted pitcher action. Ball 2.
De camera die gaat helemaal over de zijk door die tegel.
That's a gold strike. Make the count 2-1. Foul off. So we have a 2-2 count. 22.
Kijk hiervan. De zon vol in.
So we have some clouds in the sky, making it difficult for the cameras to, for certain angles, give a decent image. Wow, that's a cold strike. Looking, I thought it was a little bit low, but let's look at the recap. Decent image. Wow. I think the umpire is right. It's called strike. At least the out is called, so the out is made. That was the end of the first inning, resulting in a 1-0 lead for Austria. Crazy Chicklets.
Commercial. All you need is the ball.
Okay, back from the commercial break. We have number 22, Martis, the center fielder of Thunderbirds, ready to hit. And that's a little so-called a ball. Oh, nice. So, swing and a miss. 1-1. All the way from Taiwan. Greetings. United Kingdom. Well, happy to have you aboard, people. Really great that you've been finding the stream, the live stream of WBSC, and that we can provide these images for you so you can enjoy fast pitch softball Cup Winners' Cup. And that's just missed outside. So we have a 22 count, 2-2. And number 22 is also pitching and is hitting. So it's a 2-2-2-2-2-2-2. 22 on batter, 2-2 pitching. And we had a count of 2-2 in the top of the second. So the only thing we're missing was 2 outs. Well, what are the odds? And 2 runs, yeah. Okay, we still have a count from 2-2. And missed outside. So we have full count. So let's see, this pitch can be a startup of the rally. It's hit in the right field and it's just falling in between. It's a, wow, it's a stand-up triple. She goes for home. Will she make it? Yes, she does. Wow. She does. Wow. It's a hit just between infield and outfield. And because it has a difficult spin, wow. The right fielder needs to go to behind the ball. Will she make it? Has a wild pitch to second. And the runner advances to second, third, and even goes for home. And makes it in the park, home run. Equalizing the game from Thunderbirds to Crazy Chicklets. 1-1. Wow. Making a in the park home run on a single. Well, it's not a home run actually, right? No, it's a base hit and an error. And yeah. And the error is also scored in the play-by-play. So, first pitch called strike. And that ball is low. In the dirt. 1-1. Romney at bat. Left-handed, number 15, playing position of left field for Team Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds are go. That's for all the old elderly people among us. Thunderbirds. Incredible series of the old days. You have a foul ball, making the count 2-2. With no outs. Romney at bat and Khan on deck. Full count. Swing and a miss, called strike, she's out because the ball was caught. So it's an automatic out. Doesn't need to be thrown. She was chasing the low pitch and it was caught by the catcher, resulting in an automatic out. We have 1 out. Score 1-1. Swing and a miss. Khan, number 15 at bat. Snijdertje. Yeah. You got players in all kind of sizes. And this is, I think, the smallest player in the tournament so far, making it harder to have the strike zone, but nevertheless, it's still 1 ball, 2 strikes for Khan. And pitcher is throwing 64 miles. Ball in the ground, 2-2. So McKenna, Lehman started well, but Khan is now coming back in her pitch count. So it's 2-2. The ball in the ground, so it's full count. Team Botswana is on the back of the stands, the bleachers. There you can see him, the roof next to Botswana. So really friendly. Struck out. So it doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. You can be struck out anyways. Stands, the bleachers. There you can see him, the roof next to Botswana. So really friendly. Struck out. So we got back-to-back strikeouts looking. Nakami, the catcher of the Thunderbirds, at bat. And the score meanwhile has been 1 ball, 2 strikes. We got 2 outs. Nobody on base. And called out strike. 3 strikeouts, ending this half of the inning. Nobody on base. So a good defensive inning from Team Austria. Crazy Chicklets. Strikeouts. Ending back to back. Strikeouts looking.
All you need is the ball.
Okay, Going to the bottom of the second with number 14, Verena Ponweiser at bat, playing first base for Crazy Chicklets. Okay, Berger still pitching for team Thunderbirds, starting off with the ball. Ball 2. So our home plate umpire has been hit by a pass ball. Okay, blah 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 blah. The home plate umpire is pointing at the ground. I think it is a caused by a incorrect field. I thought the umpires had gear all over, leggings, high shoes, skin protection, body protection, face protection, maybe even extra crown jewelry protection, I don't know. But it wasn't hit on the crown jewel, so so she managed to get recovered. So we will continue with the game. So apparently we missed one ball, so it's ball 4. Base of balls for number 14, Verena Ponweiser. She was walked, and I think she does athletics because she's in a start position on her toe. Oh, and the ball got lost. Otherwise, it would have been in time, I guess. Let's look at the and see. I think she does athletics. Replay. She's in a start position. She had a good jump on her toe, but really fast hands. Oh, and the ball was slid underneath, and the ball was not controlled by the shortstop. So a runner on second. Verena Ponweiser. And now at bat Paula Lijnweber playing left field for Crazy Chicklets with number 10. And wow, with an ultimate effort to get the ball, she got it out. Left field for really well played by the first base player. She really needs to stretch for it. With the ultimate stretch, wow, she could make the out. Number 27, awesome play. Talma. She really helped out her pitcher there. What it could not prevent is that the base runner, number 14, advanced to third base. Juliana McCary at bat, and already has 2 balls, no strikes. Number 19 playing second base for the Crazy Chicklets. The ball is it was called strike. Two balls, 1 strike. And 1 out and a runner on third. Fouled away. So count is 2-2. A very athletic position of the third base runner, going on all fours to get a jump start. Here we see the picture. And the out was made on first, and the runner did not advance because she was holed. Here we see the picture. So the ball was hit until not to third, and she just managed to hold on the runner, not to advance them to score. So well played by Team Israel. And the third base man Moreau. Well played by Team Israel. So Sophia Johnson reached first base by a hit by pitch. So we have runners on the corners with 2 outs. Thanks, Rijn. So we're getting treated like kings or like royalty. Another cappuccino and an espresso. And runner on first base, Sophia Johnson, advanced to second base. So we have runners on second and third, putting the pressure on Team Thunderbirds. It's a very typical way the Australian base runners are starting, from a very low position. You don't see it a lot in the Netherlands. So we have no balls, 2 strikes. So that ball is fouled away. So count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Oh, and with 2 outs, you can run as fast as you can, because if the out is made in the outfield or infield, it's the third out anyway. So 2 runs score on the hit through the middle, just over the pitcher. But the runners advance really quickly. Wow, they got some serious speed. Fast as you can, because so two RBIs for McKenna Lehman. Oh, sorry, for Louise McCary. So 2 RBIs for Louise McCary. Nee, nee. Austria. Crazy Chicklets lead the game 3 runs by 1. So count is 1-1. 2 outs. And a runner on first base. Louisa McCary just hit 2 RBIs for their team, taking the lead 3-1. Another ball, in this case to the second base, and the third out is made. No further harms done, so 3-1 is this score after 2 innings. 3-1. Another ball, in this case to the second base, and the third out is made.
All you need is the ball.
Okay, we're back again, and on the screen you see the Crazy Chicklets from Austria taking the lead. After the first inning, they had a score of leading the game with 1 run. Israel recovered, equalized it with 1 each, and after the bottom on the second, 2 runs more were scored on the hit through the middle by Louise McCary, scoring 2 RBIs. Now at bat, number 11, Eikelenboom. That doesn't really sound Israeli, so I think it's a support player. Number 11, playing second base, fouling off. First pitch, a bit late. I was just talking to the players of Botswana. Really happy with the atmosphere, the conditions, the weather, but also the food was great. So really happy to hear. A big thumbs up for the organization from Roof, and doing an awesome job to make everybody happy.
De spinner af voor de backstopcamera. Zie je? Spider.
Yeah. So we have 2 balls, 1 strike. And it's swung out and missed. 2-2. So hit to short and makes the out on the first base.
Had je er maar mee op?
5-3. Pitcher Burger at bat now, number 33 for Thunderbirds. So swung and miss.
Ik zou eigenlijk een iPad vol delen. Dat is veel makkelijker.
So no balls, 1 strike for Burger. That's a little high. Called for a ball. Count is 1-1. That's the strike. 1-2. Two and two. 22 the count with 1 out. Nobody on base. And Berger puts the ball in play. No, it's foul. So that was a called strike. Making the second out of this inning. So look at the replay. It is down the middle. Called for a strike. Caught looking. So 2 outs. Now a rise. Just missed it. And we start with Moreau, the top of the lineup. Third basewoman at bat. For a second at bat. First inning she was struck out looking. We had 2 balls. Oh, foul ball. 2-1. So it's popped up. Foul. So we have the count of 2-2. 2 outs. Nobody on base. In the top of the third. With a score of 3 for Chicklets, Austria. Thunderbirds, 1 Israel. Struck out. Looking. It's a back-to-back K for her. Not being her game yet. Chicklets, but Austria. We're only in the third, so plenty of time to recover. So Austria are keeping the door shut. No extra runs allowed. No hits. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Ks looking already. So the pitcher of Austria are really doing an awesome job. 8 Ks for her. And only 1 hit allowed. And that resulted also directly into the one and only run for Team Israel. Okay, bottom of the third. Burger still on the mount for the Thunderbirds. Kun jij iets naar achteren zitten? Dat kan ik niet zien. 6. Number 6, Tyler Asland. Did have a great hit in the first inning, so see what she can do for the crazy Chicklet. She had a grounder to the gap between third base and short in her first at bat. Scoring the first run for crazy Chicklets in the first inning. Well, the first and the only in the first inning. The count is 2-1, and meanwhile hit a foul ball, so the count is 2-2. Tyler getting ready for the next pitch. Receiving the signs from her catcher, and here she goes. Oh, swing on a low ball, which has been, it's a pass ball and will be in time by throwing inaccuracy of the catcher. So I think she would be safe already if it would be a correct throw, but she does not advance to the second base because it's a pass ball and the right fielder was covering first base correctly. So we have a runner on first due to a pass ball. So called strike pass ball. Meanwhile, Caitlin Campbell at bat, third base. Fielding position and a wild pitch. Or inaccuracy blocking by the catcher. Causes that Tyler Asland will advance to the second base. Count is 2 balls, 2 balls, no strikes. So they're gonna have a small talk. Blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah blah. Have some conversation. Okay, how's the weather? Weather is awesome. Little clouds. We are late already with the game. So normally we should start with So a hit ball to center field. We should start with down the middle, and the runner advances to home plate, being safe, making sure that Crazy Chicklets expand their lead to 4-1, and the runner from the better runner advance on the throw to home plate to second base. Swing and a miss. For Mara Benkendorf. Mara Benkendorf being the designated player with number 33. And we have a curfew, so if the game extends to after 11 p.m., the game will be stopped, and we really need to go and continue the game tomorrow. How unfortunately it is, but that's local legislation in the city of Oostenrijk. We have a count of 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball is hit hard to the third base, and the out is made on the first base. But that's local legislation in the city of Oostenrijk. So you see the replay. 2 balls. Ball is hit. Strike. Just managed to keep the ball in fair territory, throwing the out on first. But the runner advances to third. So we have a potential run on third base with 1 out. That's a strike. Okay, next pitch. So well hit, but fouled. A little late. Oh, that's a dead ball. Dead ball. Verena Ponwijzer is awarded first base due to hit by pitch. Oh. Next at bat is Paula Leinweber, number 10. So, with runners on the corners, potential expansion on runs. Let's see what happens. So, first pitch coming up. Ooh. So, and on a fielder's choice, reaches the first base runner, second base. Defensive choice to make the pickoff on third. Unsuccessfully. So we have runners on second and third. That's the ball low. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out. Runners on second and third. So on a pass ball is scored by Timo Stra, 5th run, and the second base runner scores, advances to third base. So on a pass ball is scored by Timo Stra, 5th run, And the second base runner scores. Three balls, one strike for Louise McCarry. Oh no, sorry, for Paula Lineweber. And it's well hit. It's well hit to center field. Caught by the center fielder. But scoring a sixth run due to a tag-up play after. So it's scored as a sacrifice hit. Caught by the. So a sacrifice hit. Scoring the third base runner. Sac fly. Sac fly. So 2 outs. No runners on. We have no runners on the bases. So all the bases are clear. That's called a ball. 2 balls. 2 balls. 2 outs. No strikes. 2 outs. Two balls, 1 strike. Fouled away. Koffie, maar het is er overal langs. Het doekje wordt nou gehaald. So, wow, Thunderbirds are really go. First pitch results directly in a hit to shortstop, bobbling the ball, so will be scored as an error. Wow, Thunderbirds are to Nogorodsky reaching the base. Number 14, Newell, the designated player at bat. Had the first inning, she had a K. See what she can do. So makes the choice to make the out on first, the pitcher, and which is successful. Action 1 to 3. Pitcher to first base, making the first out of the inning. Makes the choice to make the out on first. The pitcher, advancing Nozgorodsky to second base. At bat now, Martis. So advancing the runner to third, but is an out for herself. So she hits the ball very aggressively. First pitch directly hitting it to third base, making the out on first, and then returning it to three. Advancing but the call safe for the runner at third. So 2 outs. Called strike. It's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. A 6-1 lead for the Crazy Chicklets. Thanks. Called strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes with a runner on third. Swing and a miss, and that's the 3rd out for Crazy Chicklets, holding Thunderbirds, although they had a lead-off hitter. So 1 ball, 2 strikes with a runner on third. Swing and a miss. Nogorodsky on the third base. No score. So, bottom 4th. Austria leading 6-1. Still the starting pitcher being held at the plate. Okay. Team Israel arrived in Holland with a very limited roster, so they had some pickup players from the Netherlands. Maybe that is the cause or the reason why the starting pitcher still remains at the plate. Tournament play is always different than seasonal games. where you can have time to recover. Now it's back-to-back games, multiple games a day, multiple days a week. So it is really more. It has more consequence to your body to recover. And if you're not fit, well, you will find small injuries being a challenge in the next days of playing the game. So we have 1 ball, 1 strike. So shows bunt. Score is different. 2 balls, 1 strike. No, it's 3-1. 3-1. So the batter reaches base walls, and so Austria has a leadoff hitter on the base, Sophia Johnston, number 17, followed by the leadoff of the lineup, the top of the lineup, Louise, number 21, Louise McCurry. Had a nice liner. Thank you. Had a nice liner the previous at bat, followed by the leadoff of the lineup, the top of the lineup, Louise, number 21, Louise McCurry. Had a nice liner. And second base was Stoling. That's a ball. 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike. With a runner on second. No outs. Showing bunt. 3-1. Well hit but fouled away. Making the count full with no outs, runner on second. So Louise is really making the pitcher work for their out. First out. So double play. Both the hitter was called out, as well as the runner who had tried to advance to second, from second to third base, was called out by the third base umpire. But now there's a stand-up double for the next batter, Leah Schneider. Number 13. Number 13. Yes. Well hit in the outfield between left field and center, creating a double with 2 outs. And the next batter, number 6, Tyler Asland. Reached base 2 times this game. One with a grounder and one with a third strike drop ball with an inaccurate pitch by the catcher. So she made it to first base twice. 2 balls, no strikes. Really being disciplined at the plate. Shows some skills. So 3 balls. Three balls, no strikes. Base on balls. Runners on the corners. Oh, sorry, runners on first and second. With 2 outs. And at bat, Kaylin Campbell, who reached the base once last time, and before that she was tagged out by the pitcher in the first inning. So welcome to our viewers in Canada as well. So WBSC is reaching all parts of the world, so happy to see you guys and hope you enjoy this broadcast by WBC. Well hit with 2 outs. So we have another score, bringing the score to 7-1. The runner from second advanced to home, and the runner from first
well hit.
chose to stay at second. So we have runners on first and second, 2 outs. And number 33 at bat, Mara Binkendorf, was struck out looking the first inning and was put out by action 5-3. So third base to first base in her second at bat, seeing if she can make it on base this time. First pitch is called strike. Sorry, after the ball, this is the first strike, so count is 1-1. Ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Next pitch is hit to second base. Out is made on the first, and this ends the inning. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch is hit to second base. Crazy Chicklets leading the game 7-1.
All you need is a ball. All you need is a ball.
Okay, we're back in the top of the fifth inning. Top of the fifth. Crazy Chicklets getting ready for their defensive part of the inning. Burger has been, starting pitcher has been replaced by number 25. 25 is replacing the starting pitcher. Emma Hanika is the reliever for Austria. So starting pitcher of Austria did an awesome job, allowing only 1 run on 3 hits and struck out 3. Ik wil er best reclame, ik wil er best in het Nederlands verslag van doen, hoor. Can we have a replay on that action? Last play? Yep. Okay, we got a lead-off hitter. Oh, hitting a foul ball. It's a foul ball. No damage done. And it just missed the inside. It was called a ball, so it's 1-1. So the starting pitcher has been replaced by a reliever, number 25, Emma Hanika. And first out by the Crazy Chicklets. Ball is hit to third. So the starting pitcher has been replaced by a reliever, number 25, and Emma almost Hanika. Effortless, the out made at first base. At bat, number 18. Oh, it was a foul ball. Okay. I completely missed that. Well, in the end now, number 18. She struck out. She was hitting a ball fairly high, but struck out swinging. So 1 out. Just missed out low 1 ball. Number 18, Nachami, the catcher of the Israeli team. Number 18. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Nobody on base. Missing the zone, a bit low. 3 balls, no strikes. Ball hit foul. So we have 3 balls, 1 strike. And what is considered to be sometimes a conscious decision not to hit at 3 wide, 3 balls, is not taken for granted. Now it's hitters count. And called strike once more. So it's full count. So from a 3-0 count to a full count, that changes perspective dramatically. Foul ball, fouled off. So still alive, defending the plate very well. So number 18, Nakami, fighting for her at bat for the next pitch. Ooh, just missed the plate, a little inside. So call the ball, base on balls for Nakami. Number 11, Eikelenboom, second base player for team Thunderbirds, with a runner on first and 1 out. Foul ball, foul ball. The batter hits the ball in the box, and that is considered a foul ball. 1 strike. So missing inside, so 1-1 count, and the pickoff to first is called safe. The crazy Chicklets are really trying to keep the runners on base short, so preventing them. Wow, that's a nice pitch. That's a nice pitch. Beauty. Change up. Changing the count into 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ooh, and a swing and a miss. So struck out, swinging, on a high pitch. You can see the replay. It missed some conviction. Ooh, and a swing and a miss. Some convincement. And we have a second out of the inning. Okay, next batter, Berger, the starting pitcher. Call the ball. With 1 runner at first. See if Berger can hit it into play. Shorten it up a little bit. Hitting it to the shortstop and making the out at first. So didn't reach the base. So didn't reach the third out in the inning. To play. Shorten it up a little bit. Hitting it to the shortstop. Action 6-3. Shortstop to first. Third out. Now please be aware, if the Austrian team, so the Crazy Chicklets, managed to score at least one run in this inning, we have a 7-run difference in the 5th, and that is considered a mercy rule. Yeah, so if they score another one, so at least one run needs to be scored to get the mercy rule applied. So we're going to the bottom of the 5th, and I think it would really help our schedule if we can get that mercy rule. No, well, looking at the schedule for today, we still have an opening ceremony which was originally scheduled for 8 o'clock. It will be a little delayed since we are only at the bottom of the 5th. So maybe we need to do 2.5 innings still. But let's hope for the best. Not for Team Israel, but at least for our scheduling purposes, that we can get some time caught up by maybe shorten this game a little bit. And then afterwards we will determine what time the opening ceremony will be, and preferably still start at 8:30 p.m. 8:30 p.m. would be great, but it will strongly depend on the result of this game and the end time. So first pitch is already thrown and called strike. So no balls, 1 strike. And a ball pitched inside. So 1-1. Fouled to foul territory towards first base, making the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled off again. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball was hit into the right field, but was caught. And we had some terrible lightning because of the sinking sun, but it was called by the right fielder. So first out for Crazy Chicklets. Kun jij dadelijk als Hoef ingespeeld heeft en ik weet niet waar Lucien zit, vragen of Lucien, kun jij vragen of Lucien dan... Als wij het veld eigenlijk vegen bij het hoofdveld, hè, dan is ook het veld 2 is klaar. Zou je dat dan ook een keer kunnen vegen? Het trainingsveld? Ja, maar als Roef klaar is, zeg maar. Als de spelers klaar zijn in veld 2, dat volgens mij morgen goed vegen. Dank je. So we have a 1 ball, 2 strike count with 1 out. And the Team Israel fighting for their continuation. That was it a check swing? It's a check swing, and he gave it a Swing. Okay. So it is a second out. So we have 2 outs. It's a called strike. So we have a replacement hitter for I didn't see Kirshin Trimmel hit before, so she's now at bat. It's her first at bat of the game. So a hit to the middle, and we will go to next inning. So we have 3 outs. We have 3. So a hit to the middle, and we will go. Okay, and we're ready for the top of the 6th inning with a score of 1 Thunderbirds, Crazy Chicklets Austria 7. And we start at the top of the lineup with Morrow at bat, number 53. And that is well hit. And flied out. Morrow at bat, number 53. And that is well hit. Well, in case you didn't see it or notice it, the ball was well hit but flew out. Blue. Okay, we have 1 out and 1 strike called on Moergestel. Flying the ball foul. So 2 strikes in this at bat. This pitch was a ball. was a rise, but it passed on the catcher. And the ball in the dirt. Equalizing the score to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Okay. Ball well hit to the center field for a stand-up double. Okay. Ball well hit to the center field for a stand. Lampen aangaan. Dadelijk, ja, lijkt me wel. Oh, foul ball. Okay, number 14 at bat. Newell fouled it off again. Making the count. No balls, 2 strikes. With a runner on second. And 1 out. With a runner on second. And 1 out. Yep, we got 2 outs. No balls, 2 strikes. And that's the end of the top of the 6th. Struck out. You can see the replay over here. Really well pitched. Swung and missed. And that's the end.
All you need is the ball.
Okay, back to business. At bet number 17 of the team. No! Okay, number 17 called Sophia Johnson. She's playing for the Austria team. The first batter. Oh! She gets on first with an error. An error of number 24. Okay, number 17 called so first
Johnson.
base loaded. She's playing for the Austria team. In the replay, she couldn't get the ball. She gets on first, so we notice an error. Okay, number 21 at bat. That's Louisa McGarry. And that's the first out. Runner at first goes to second. Number 21 at bat. That's and we had a score of 7 points against 1. Austria needs 1 point to get the match, but you don't know in softball. We have 1 out. At bat number 13, Leah Snyder. And 1 strike. We have 3 umpires from the Netherlands. Plate umpire is Bianca. The first base umpire is Tomasita. And the third umpire at third base is Martin Hoekstra. It's at work now because the runner from second runs to third. So we have a runner on third, 2 strikes, 1 out. Is that the winning point at third base? We don't know. Okay, we got 1 out. Number 13, Leah Snyder, 2 strikes, no balls. There, she makes a hit. Go to the first, she's out. And it's ball game because it's 8 points against 1. Number 13, Leah Snyder. We got 7 2 strikes, no balls. Points, so Austria wins this game. And please, she's out. Be there because we got the opening in a few minutes at this field, and then we got another game, Roof against Croatian. So you be there. In a few minutes, we got the grand opening of this tournament on Monday. And after that opening, we got a game, and that's Roof from the Netherlands against Croatian. See you soon.